was a perfect day to just walk down the street smelling. So that's what Goerge did. Goerge's nose took him to all the best smells. Then he reached Monkey Nose Heaven.
Hello, Goerge. It smells better back here, you know.
Goerge couldn't believe all those different, plain-smelling things could become an amazing donut. Goerge was wondering what kind of magic donut makers knew when his ears got in the way of his nose. Goerge's friend Gnocchi was locked in combat with her arch enemy, the extra-large cutesy beau. Goerge didn't understand Tabby, but he listened politely. Gnocchi was thrilled to be free from looking cute. Goerge was officially a cat hero. Goerge almost forgot he was smelling today. Then Chef Pischetti's kitchen grabbed his nose. Chef Pischetti's kitchen was like a nose circus.
Gnocchi, il mio gatto dolce. You've lost your pretty ribbon. Come see, come see. Ba-ba-doo-ba-doo. There. Now she's cute. Welcome, Giorgio. How is your friend Capello Giallo Grande? Oh, I can't play. I'm making a very special meal for famous restaurant critic Sally Tessio. When she likes a place, business booms. So it's very important that everything be perfect. She has the delicate taste.
You said there'd be fresh bread. I don't see any bread here.
Well, her taste is delicate, but her voice, not so much.
This hard stuff was spaghetti? Didn't smell like anything. Goerge wanted to replace his broken piece. He'd seen the chef put the rest of it in the pot. It didn't smell like much, and the steam coming out was hot. Goerge had to be careful. It had changed. Maybe it wasn't just donut makers. Maybe all kitchens were magic. Here was a pot that turned crisp things into floppy things. What else could it turn floppy? A soft, floppy egg. That'd be funny. Good candidate for floppification.
Oh, no. Oh, this bread is pretty good. You didn't really make this yourself.
Oh, everything here is homemade. I have the freshest, finest food in the city. And I'm making the special pasta just for you. Very mild, for your delicate taste.
Goody.
The great big onion looked pretty hard. Well, it didn't have to taste good, just turn floppy. If sugar were soft and floppy, instead of grainy, you could chew it all day like gum. He put some sugar in the floppification pot. It disappeared. Well, this made no sense at all. George was pretty sure the brown thing was a potato. Weird. Green vegetable bats. George explained the whole thing to Gnocchi, including how funny the floppy egg was going to look. That puffy-making oven was even more amazing than the floppification pot.
Oh my goodness. If Salatesio likes my food, she's tell everybody to eat here. Wish me luck.
George wanted to show Gnocchi how pots make things floppy.
What was all of that noise? I give out. What have you done? But I can't serve delicate pasta with a little monkey sitting in it. At least I still have this batch of plain spaghetti.
George knew the chef would be happy with all the fun extra things he'd turned floppy.
Who turned my plain pasta into crowded spoon soup?
Somehow, floppification didn't work on spoons.
There isn't one cherry tomato in this salad. You promised cherry tomatoes.
Well, don't. Wait, no, please.
Ugh, I don't like this at all. But it smells good.
She was right. The longer that stuff stayed in the floppifying pot, the better it smelled.
Do you know there's a cat and a monkey in your kitchen?
The monkey made the stew.
Ooh, quite good.
Oh, but you said you don't like it.
If you made it, it's no good. But for a monkey, woohoo! What's his recipe?
Well,
Never mind, I got it.
Chef Biscotti didn't scold George much, but he insisted George clean up the mess he made.
oh, you're lucky you got the 4 hands. You can do things twice as quickly. I wish I knew how you chose these ingredients. Asparagus.
The green spears turned out nice and floppy.
1 hard-boiled egg.
But the egg didn't look floppy at all. Eggs don't floppify. They get harder.
A lot of cheese.
And cheese becomes goop. Cooking seemed to have no rules at all.
I'm done! You said there'd be cookies. please. This dish was excellent. What do you call it?
Sudden emergency ravioli. And meatball.
4 stars. And another star for the meatball. I'll give your monkey a star, too. Oh, I'm so generous.
Hot cookies coming up as promised.
How did he make that into that? Maybe kitchens aren't magic. Maybe it's cooks who are magic.
Yoki, how you can lose so many balls, huh?
Any day that starts out just smelling and ends with a cookie is a pretty great day. Hundley was proud to be a dog who couldn't be distracted. His mind was always on his job. Whether his friend the doorman knew it or not.
Oh, what is it, boy? Hungry again? Elevator's here. Good morning. It's a beautiful day. Enjoy it. Good morning to you too, Hundley. I know exactly what you're thinking.
Hundley was thinking that with George out there, the city might not survive. Or worse, become completely disorganized.
Who knows what his hungry boy wants? Can I read your mind, huh?
The smartest wiener dogs are always the most misunderstood. George wanted to take the man with the yellow hat to see where he'd done his job. In Chef Biscetti's kitchen.
Oh, Giorgio was a big help to me. He was especially good at cleaning up a mess.
Well, he's had a whole lot of practice.
Oh, I'm afraid I have no work for you today. Oh, you know what? My friend, Mr. Glass, needs help across the town, and you would be perfect for the job.
Oh, George, I don't have time to take you across town. Maybe another day.
I can take him there if it's okay with you.
Oh, great. All right. Do you promise to be a good little monkey?
The job is at the building my friend owns, the Glass Palace.
Now, like I told you, Chef, I need a window washer who can work way, 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 way up high without getting dizzy. That's 6 ways.
That's a lot of ways. But Mr. Glass, Giorgio's a great climber. He's a monkey.
Congratulations. I need every window clean by 2:15. Can you do it? Well, here's everything you need. And a cool cap. Now, window washing is serious work. You take your work seriously. I like that in a monkey. Never mind what people inside are doing. Don't be curious or you'll get into trouble.
George promised to be good. But little monkeys sometimes forget. It was hard not to look inside, but George concentrated on his work.
should have bought the padded hamster wheel. Oh, Tammy, I never would have found you in there. Thank you, window monkey.
Are you here to fix the lights? It's always too dark in here to read. Wow, what an improvement! But it's still too dark to read. The whole world is so bright and clear and colorful. Thank you, window monkey.
George was feeling tired, and there was still a lot of glass to clean. Then, he found a way to work faster. George thought he saw a giraffe. It looked just like a giraffe. Could a giraffe live here? Well, it was possible. And that looked like a zebra and a leopard. This had to be the best party George had ever seen.
We have to ask Mr. Glass if he really wants the whole room this rotten color.
George wondered if the giraffe lived here with a friend, like the man with the yellow hat. The giraffe and the zebra weren't saying hi. Maybe they couldn't see George in the dark. There weren't any animals here at all. This was an amazing thing. Shadows made animals out of furniture. If only there was a way to show others this amazing thing.
We want you to see how the new color looks before we paint the whole place, Mr. Glass.
I chose that color myself. Everyone thinks it's a dull room. I want it full of life.
But I don't know if this is exactly what you mean by full of life.
George was thrilled someone was here to see what he'd done. People didn't seem happy. Maybe they needed to see it again. Now, with the lights off or the lights on, everyone could see the same animals that George saw.
Did you do this?
No, that monkey must have done it.
George had seen people this unhappy before. They usually needed some quiet time alone.
Stop that monkey!
Monkey paints room, human painter upset. That's gotta be George.
That's just a bird.
George liked his bird okay, but he knew he could make a much better bunny.
What? It's a bunny. I want to talk with you, George.
George! Did you paint a room, you naughty monkey?
I don't know how to thank you, George.
Yes, I thank him.
Thank him. Thank him.
You know, I would have thought that was a horsey. But whoa, it's a zebra! Only a genius or a monkey could have thought of this. I can rent it out as the Glass Palace Jungle Room. George, the Glass Palace is always half empty. But with more special rooms like this, I bet the glass is gonna be half full.
Have a good day.
Yes, George had a job today, and it turned out just great. Hunley seems happy we're home.
Hunley was very happy to know George was home. And the city was still working just fine.
I think he's just hungry.
Hunley, the doorman's dachshund, loved his lobby to be clean and organized, just like him.
Good morning, Hunley. Don't you look very shiny and sleek today?
Being long and low made him an excellent finder of lost things.
My keys! Thank you, Hundley.
Dante says thank you, Hunley.
Having sharp hearing made him an excellent squeak detector.
Good ears, Hundley.
A doorman's door must look and sound perfect at all times. And his uniform must be spotless.
But Hunley felt his most important job was to protect the place from George, the absolute opposite of all that is organized and neat.
Package for 217.
Let's go, Hundley. 217.
Oh, no! I'm out of uniform. Delivery, I rush right up.
Right on time. I buy and sell autographed balls. Very expensive. This one's Freddy Frikikio. I have a lot more balls coming today. Valuable collector's items.
Don't worry. Hundley and I'll make sure they're safe. Out of uniform. Ugh. A doorman's uniform is as important as his door. What's wrong, Hundley? Careful! That's full of oil. Oh, no! This is my last clean shirt! A doorman must be spotless. I have to go to the dry cleaners. I won't be long. You're in charge, Hundley.
Hundley knew the first order of business. Watch George. George never realized how much he liked the doorman's uniform. Hundley had never gotten a salute before. He must have been doing an exceptionally good job.
A doorman's uniform is as important as his door.
Hundley had to get that monkey out of uniform. But he still had a job to do.
I see you have a new partner, Hundley. You're both so handsome.
Time is of the essence. How quickly can you clean an oil stain?
An oil stain about this size?
An oil stain exactly that size. That exact oil stain.
I have no idea until I try.
Then try. I can wait because I know Hundley will keep the lobby in perfect order.
Hundley tried to get the coat off George. Which is how he found out George was ticklish.
Delivery!
Hundley didn't want people to think his lobby's doorman was a monkey. George picked the most interesting-looking box to open first. Order had to be restored. The lobby couldn't look like this. Hundley tried to tell George these weren't his packages, but George thought Hundley wanted to play. Being a dog, Hundley had tasted a lot of tennis balls. But these were the first that ever tasted like ink. These were the valuable balls the doorman promised to protect. Hundley couldn't stop George from opening boxes that he thought belonged to him. But he knew how to play defense. It was tough for George to guess who sent all this stuff to him.
Hold on, there's a monkey and a wiener dog at the door. Those careless delivery guys. If any of my balls aren't properly packed, I'm gonna be very upset.
Now George understood. These boxes belonged here, and the delivery man gave them to George by mistake.
I'll be down to check every last one as soon as I'm off the phone.
They had to clean up before the ball collector came downstairs. All they had to do was put the balls back into the right boxes. How hard could that be? Sometimes things don't fit when they look like they should. Or they fit in more than one place. But there's only one place they really belong. And once you figure that out, it's easy. Even if you're a monkey. Hunley showed George how to lay them flat. They did it. All the balls were back where they started. Kind of.
Looks like they're all here. Oh, even the priceless Andy Turkey Roly perfect score bowling ball.
I'm back. Is everything okay?
My delivery came. Your dog and monkey took care of everything.
That's great. Thank you, Hundley. Thank you, George. It's nice to know Hundley has help keeping the place clean and organized. George, would you like to help Hundley again tomorrow morning? You can be my official door monkey. I won't be here, and tomorrow is water delivery day.
After a week in the crowded city, what's more relaxing than driving out to the country for the day? Okay, sometimes the drive is slow. But it's a good time to think about relaxing stuff, like feeding ducks.
Oh, that was the worst traffic ever. But the day's not over yet. Let's feed the ducks. Hi, Mrs. Rankins. Something wrong?
The chicks wandered off. My chicken is very upset. If I don't find them before dark...
Yeah, not much time left to feed ducks either. I'll help you search. You can feed them without me, okay, George? But stay by the duck pen. I don't want you to get lost like the chicks.
Feeding ducks is like a relaxing brain massage. Jumpy Squirrel was a good jumper. And an even better food finder. This was great. George had never had ducks swim all around him before. If ducks swam all around, it meant he was floating down river with ducks. It was almost like being a duck.
Let's see if the chicks are along the fence. Hey, maybe they squeezed out here.
Then they could be anywhere.
Maybe they'll figure out how to find their way home again.
At that very moment, the chicks were trying to find their way home. But they were bad at it. Really bad. And speaking of lost, George was too busy being a duck to notice he was floating away from home. Fast. Jumpy tried to warn George because he didn't want his friend to get lost and take all that food with him. Soon, they were in a place they'd never seen before, which made George curious. Jumpy thought they should jump onto that small boat on the right. Or was it on the left? And it wasn't small. It wasn't even in the river. But Jumpy missed home. Trees, where a squirrel belongs. But the river was moving too fast. The sun was setting fast, which meant time for the ducks to fly home. Right past the big rock that looked like a duck. George realized they should be heading back that way, too.
Here, chick, 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 chick.
I tell you what, let's check the cornfield before it gets too dark.
Okay, they gotta be around here somewhere.
There was the Rinkin silo. The river brought them back home. They weren't lost. All they had to do was stop. It was a long way to run, but when they got to that silo, they knew they'd be completely lost. It was the wrong silo. They were now even more lost than the lost chicks. George couldn't even find the river. Nothing looked familiar. But there was the duck rock again. A landmark. George had an idea. They saw the Big Duck Rock. And what else did they pass on the river? The big trees, the boat, and Rinken's silo. The sun set behind the Rinken silo.
Suddenly, they didn't feel so lost. They ran to that rock.
But when they got there, it didn't look like the Big Duck Rock. But as George walked around, he discovered it was the Big Duck Rock. The big trees. They had found the next landmark. And there was the boat. Another landmark. If he followed the river all the way, he would find the silo, with the sun right behind it. But George realized that if he took the river all the way around, it would take too long. They could just take a shortcut and follow the sun. This couldn't be easier. Okay, it would have been easier if they could see where they were going. They had to walk towards the sun. But how could they find it now? It was that way. The chicks recognized those friendly monkey feet.
We'll never find those chicks in the dark.
George! Didn't I tell you to stay at the duck pen?
Oh, you brought him home! You're a hero, monkey.
George, how did you do it?
After a day lost in the country, what could be more relaxing than going home to the city?
Did you see a raft at the river? Bill made it for us. Next weekend, we take a relaxing raft trip. Won't that be fun?